Carla, a Canadian couple with two totally different backgrounds, sharing our experience and advice about traveling in Canada.
After almost a decade of world travel, we decided to focus on our home country of Canada and see how deep we could go.
This started with a 150-day road trip from coast to coast to coast, showcasing some of the best things to do in each province and territory.
We thought we'd see it all on that road trip, but we barely scratched the surface. So follow along as we continue to explore the second largest country on Earth. Welcome to the city of Edmonton. This is our second video of our series of things to do in Edmonton during the summer. This one's going to be focused on outdoor fun and adventure, and we're starting it off at the Edmonton Valley Zoo. We're on the VIP tour here today, so we actually get to go behind the scenes, meet the keepers, and see the animals up close and personal. We actually just found out that this is actually something you can do. If you really love animals, this is the best tour you can take here at the zoo. We just got back from meeting the friendly otters, and now we're on our way to meet some other animals.
Meet K-Pop and Antonio, a couple of mongoose lemurs from Madagascar. Here we learn that the female always has a white beard, while the male has a red-orangey beard. These two are definitely so adorable.
As we continued to meet more and more animals, we realized what a special experience this was. We got to learn about their different personalities and history, the love and care they get from their zookeepers, and the human activity that is endangering their survival. This is the first time we've seen these kinds of camels. They're Bactrian camels from northern Iran and Mongolia, but they're critically endangered.
So not as soft as like most people think. She's very friendly. She is.
Is it okay, Paprika?
Oh my god, this is unbelievable. So Paprika was actually born here as part of our SSP program. These beautiful animals come from China, Nepal, the Himalayas. They eat tons of bamboo, and unfortunately their food and their homes are taken away by humans. Red pandas here are critically endangered. It's estimated that there's about 2,500 left in the wild. So what we do at the Edmonton Valley Zoo for our red pandas is we're part of that SSP program. So we work with zoos all over the world to try and increase the number of red pandas. So how we do that is by working through a breeding program. So the SSP, or the Species Survival Plan, will get all the red pandas and they will take the best genetics and put them together. And the goal is to eventually release them back into the wild.
This zoo has actually been here since 1959, but has gone through so many transformations since then to turn it into what it is today. It's had about $50 million in upgrades since then, and one of the latest additions is the urban farm, where you can bring your kids and you can learn all about farm animals such as goats, cows, chickens, and pigs.
They bark like a dog. Nice girl. Oh, they're so lovely. They're so cute.
So this is Isadora. She's one of our northern fur seals. So these are the ones that are more like sea lion. And so a difference from hula is these guys have really thick fur that keeps them warm. So hula had the thick layer of blubber, but these guys have about 300,000 hairs per square inch on their body. And that's what keeps them warm in the water.
Oh my god, this one gives a good kiss. Oh my god! See, oh my god! Oh, I love you.
Good girl.
Yes.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
So this is our northern leopard frog conservation program. We have 20 northern leopard frogs, and these ones in particular come from the mountain regions, Rocky Mountain regions. And unfortunately in the Rocky Mountains, they're in danger. So what we're trying to do here is breed them, and their offspring are actually gonna go straight back into the wild. That is pretty much the whole point of this program.
Today was an awesome day, right? Like, it was super special to get so close to all those animals, and we learned so much, but also it was a long day. It was very hot, so we couldn't resist to get a nice coffee.
Yeah, we've been to a few zoos, but we've never had this behind the scenes tour. I don't know if they offer it everywhere, but it's pretty unique. They only do about 2 a week here. It's $250 for 2 people and $500 for 4, but all that money goes to conservation efforts. So not only do you get this unique once in a lifetime type of experience, but you know, you're helping a good cause.
And something that we learned about this zoo, which we think is very important, is that it's accredited, which means that
they go through a rigorous process to make sure that they actually take care of the animals and do good things. Not every zoo is accredited, so if you're going to visit a zoo, just make sure it's accredited and that it's doing a good job. This video is sponsored by edmontonsbesthotels.com, a website that not only offers the best rates, but often offers perks and promotions as well. During our stay, they actually put us up at the Matera on White as well as the Matrix, both of which are excellent hotels for your next trip to Edmonton.
today we decided to drive for about half an hour from Edmonton to come to the University of Alberta Botanic Gardens. We actually skipped breakfast because we wanted to have a picnic in one of their gardens, and we chose the Japanese garden as our picnic area to enjoy this brunch box. I don't think I can finish this. It's so big, but it's such a relaxing and beautiful setting to have breakfast.
So far we've only visited the Japanese garden, but it's really beautiful. I've always loved Japanese gardens. It's just the way they're designed is so soothing and relaxing. What's cool about this one is it was actually designed, of course, by a Japanese landscape architect, but the plants themselves you won't find anywhere else at any other Japanese garden, because they went with plants that can survive the region here, because of course here it's very extreme, hot summers, cold winters, and they need to be able to survive. So it's really unique because it has the design of a Japanese garden, but the plants that are home to the region around Edmonton. Open to the public in the summer of 2018, the Aga Khan Garden is the northernmost Islamic-inspired garden in the world and one of only 2 in North America. It was inspired by the Mughal traditions and designed for the Edmonton region's climate and topography.
Unfortunately, we ran out of time, so if that's your case, the 2 gardens that you shouldn't miss are the Japanese garden and the Aga Khan garden. Both are super beautiful.
Yeah, and something I always realize whenever we come to gardens like this is we always wish we had more time. They're just such a beautiful place and a great way to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. But at this one, we also learned that from 5 to 10 every night, they actually have evening events like beer gardens and different kinds of activities. So that's definitely something we want to come back for.
So make sure to check out their website, because that way you can find out what's going on during the week.
Now we're doing something completely different. We're right back into the hustle and bustle of Edmonton on a tour with Yeg Scoots. We're on their Wanderlust picnic tour, which includes an hour of sightseeing plus an hour to enjoy a picnic. But right now she took us to see a new place in town called Manchester Square.
It's starting to rain now, but it feels good because it's been so hot. We really didn't expect such a cute setup. Like, look at all of this and a beautiful view. These cotton candy popcorn are delicious. I've never tried them before, but they're very good. Well, we're back to point A, and I must say I love scooters now. I want to own one.
Me too, but they're, and surprisingly I'm a bit sore considering you don't really do that much work.
Yeah, even your thumb gets sore by pressing the throttle.
Yeah. But you know, they're definitely a great way to explore the city. That was our first time in the River Valley, although we're going to be exploring it a lot more in the next few days. But overall, I definitely love scooters and highly recommend them. Edmonton's River Valley is a really special place. With over 160 kilometers of paved pathways and 20 major parks, it's the largest urban park in Canada. And from what we've been told, it might actually be the largest in all of North America. And it's where you'll find pretty much the top attractions in the city. It's where we've been spending most of our time. Today, we're actually spending the whole day with River Valley Adventure Co. We've started by renting one of their rafts to go down the North Saskatchewan River. How do you find paddling?
Not bad, it keeps you warm. Frick, why it's so cold today? Every day we've been seeing people on the river, and today it's like a freaking storm.
But Carla wanted to try it out for a bit, see how hard it is, especially when you're battling against the wind.
Whoa. I think I'm doing a better job than you, baby.
I don't think so.
Well, we made it through the storm. Look at my hair. It was all over the place. And now the sun is coming out. And this is our second bridge. That's something that I really like about Edmonton, is that there's so many bridges along the river. We've been driving on them or walking on them, but it's very cool because you see different viewpoints of the city.
We just passed underneath the high-level bridge, which is the highest bridge in the city, and it's actually the one that the streetcar goes over.
Do you know any songs like about rowing?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Well, we're about to finish our tour. We just see the River Valley Adventure Co office right now, so we're gonna dock on the other side of the river. But it's a great way to see the city.
There's sensors under your feet. You feel that? Shift the weight forward to your hips to the front of your feet. There's sensors. You feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, go back again. We're going to make the transition quicker now. Come forward again. Good. Now backward. Now forward and backward. Get a rhythm. There you go. How do you feel?
Oh, salsa!
We're now on the second part of our day on a Segway tour. We're going to be exploring the River Valley as well as downtown. And after a quick lesson, we're ready to go. This is the Wayne Gretzky statue. I've actually seen a lot of hockey games at Edmonton, but I've never been to the new arena at Rogers Place, so I'm hoping to make it back this winter.
Oh my god, this part of the city, it's super nice. Even though it's cold today, we couldn't miss to come to the best gelato place in the city. and it's very, very good.
Ready?
This is gonna be scary.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Follow me.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
God.
And I'm bullshitting you. We're gonna go down.
Ah, okay.
Another thing to note about Canada is, like yesterday we were smeltering hot pretty much, and now Carla's trembling.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh, this is super fun! It's better than the scooters, I'm sorry. I really like this now.
This is the helmet hair. I've always wanted to try a Segway, so that was a great first way to try one and a cool way to see Edmonton. Well, that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. It's been such a unique experience, especially because I've been to Edmonton so many times and I didn't realize how many things there are to do outdoors.
But there's still so many other activities, so make sure to check out our other videos about Edmonton. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button as well, leave us a comment, and for more things to do at Edmonton and beyond, visit our website at mustdocanada.com. What?
Are you nervous?
It's funny how just petting the back through the cage is nervous enough.
Oh my god. Oh my god! She, oh my god!
She likes
How aggressive!